Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Happy Thursday, happy Friday's Eve to you. You've almost made it at least to the informal portion of the weekend, unless, of course, you're watching from the other side of the international date line, which we can't do anything about here. So happy weekend to you. Congrats. You're ahead of the game. So, hope everything is well. We are back in action. It is finally, once again, a Turtles Thursday. And again, we test my threshold of tolerance for seeing how long I can endure survival mode for the couple hours that we are hanging out. So, thanks for joining me. It has been nice to see some improvements on views and viewership. It is greatly appreciated because it means you guys are hanging out, checking out, even if it's not live, all good too, even if you're watching on the replay. So, if you're new to the Rec Room, this is your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. And unsurprisingly, Turtles was definitely an inspiration of mine growing up because it was actually one of the few action figure things I got into in the 90s. But of course, it's an early gateway, I guess, into martial arts and other things. And I know it had some influence on me probably wanting to get into martial arts because, man, we had a lot of martial arts things in the 80s and 90s. So it's nice to actually go back and revisit some of that, but of course, we get into a little bit more of the strategy side of things. But we'll talk Turtles more here in a second. I guess for starters, so yeah, let me talk about the views and stuff. So I know I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the week, but some of you out there who are algorithm savants or content connoisseurs, you're going to have to let me know what's working for you or what's not working for you because it is cool to see that some videos are just breaking out. We normally hold maybe single digits at best when it comes to the streams that are uploaded on YouTube. And yet, our last Metal Slug Tactics video is like not only hitting double digits, but into the 20s. So, thank you for that, for those of you checking out. So, I'm kind of curious if you happen to catch this, like, what is it that is the draw for you guys? Because, I mean, is it more about the creative process talk? Is it more the pop culture? Is it the strategy? And sometimes when I'm looking at these from an algorithm standpoint, I guess the question is, are people looking for certain things that haven't been unlocked yet, or maybe there's less videos out there of people doing the same thing so you can get more strategy? So feel free to sound off. Let me know what works for you. Um, I'm also seeing that our Metal Slug Attack stuff is, of course, doing well on Twitch because we're one of the only few names in town right now because I think a lot of the early player base has kind of moved on. So we're going to do our best to hold down the fort. And there's a strong chance we might work on that a little bit tomorrow night since I don't think Friday has been booked as of yet. So good chance there. And then the other one, this one also surprises me. So it is my opinion thus far that I think our videos do a lot better in Odyssey, at least during the initial time period when I can get them into the trending section. After that, there's, of course, a radical drop off. So the reason I bring that up is because I think that means a lot more people are interested in chasing the stuff that's in Odyssee's, headline groupings, which is cool. So, I mean, any way to get exposure in there is great. Because I've noticed it's not really based on the game title. It's usually based on whether or not it gets into trending. Because we go through games on a daily basis, there's some times where I will not necessarily get a video into trending because other people's content may have priority, or I've been kind of guessing that some things have been more popular, like, say, Tomb Raider and Turtles. At least that's been my opinion. But to see that our Warriors video from last night is already in double digits on Odyssey, I mean, that's highly appreciated. So, I'm curious for your feedback. If it's got something that is definitely more of a preference to you, let me know because I just kind of speed through the stuff at the top of the show, so I don't know if anybody's just here to check out the beginning and checks out for the gaming or vice versa. Always keen on hearing what your feedback is. But it's all good. So I guess for the creative side, I'm gonna keep mentioning the same bullet points, but at the same time, anytime you catch a milestone, it's like, hey, cool, we're making progress. So if all goes well tomorrow without distractions, I think I'll be close to getting chapter 10 for book 2 through its first editing phase. And again, I kind of mentioned it seems like it's a bit of a cheat because I ended up splitting chapter 9. It had a break point in the middle of it. It was like a nice, good spot. And then now it prevents, that chapter from being super long. So that's a good thing. And we're well over 100 pages in out of 700. So, and then of course, there's going to be some hardcore refinement editing later, but that gets a lot easier because it's mostly just reading, picking things out, and changing only select things like I went through with book 1 last year. So, at least getting a little bit more familiar with the writing and editing process and getting the workflow down. So it's going to be a lot of the same for a while, but I will do my best to keep you apprised of anything that's interesting that pops out. And same thing for audio on chapter 3.2. I'm hoping tomorrow could be potentially one of my last recording sessions for getting chapter 3 finished, because 3.2 finally got pretty close. I only found a couple things I got to fix, so I can probably roll that into my recording stuff tomorrow and hope that'll be close to the last. So that means for our Patreon members, we should hopefully have chapter 3, the composite, or not composite, the compiled or consolidated. I knew it was one of those words that started with a C. The consolidated version, hopefully mid to late next week, hopefully at the latest. So it's one more thing off my plate, and it's tough because on one hand, I kind of enjoy the schedule of working on different things during the day because writing is pretty taxing. So trying to write all day would be pretty rough. So it does give me a break to work on something else. But at the same time, it is still kind of feels very ADD kind of in a way, like, oh, I got to work on this, then I got to work on something else. My brain doesn't necessarily like those shifts, but at the same time, they're probably still kind of healthy as well. So it's just kind of some of the things that go into being independent and trying to get the most out of the intellectual property that you're working on. Because that's what eventually leads to other stuff. Because, I mean, we're all here usually because we appreciate certain things in pop culture, and I'm sure we all have different preferences on the things we like and dislike, but we are in dire need of replacements in the intellectual property category these days. I know there's a lot of independents out there who, like, especially in the game market, there's a lot of upstart games and titles and stuff. But personally, when I see a lot of those, I don't know if they have the big picture in mind of, like, really trying to stick the landing with a big franchise. So either way, the work is appreciated that those people are doing. And I'm sure there's a lot out there who are kind of unknown. And if you are watching and you're one of the unknowns, don't give up. Keep sticking with it. It's going to take some time, some hard work, but there is a great need for a refresher of the creativity right now because we're watching some of the larger franchises just struggle. And it's not like they're going to disappear because they've developed such a fan base over decades, if not generations, but we need some new blood. And, that's one of the things we're trying to do here. I mean, it takes a lot of work, especially with less hands, less minds involved, and they're going to take support from those of you who want to see them happen, and preferably in an expedited form is going to take a lot of willpower and a lot of support. So if you're working on that, don't give up. Keep at it. So I guess to talk about, the only thing I got real light tonight on the pop culture side is that I think we finally got an official announcement on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves is coming out in April. So this gave me a chance to talk about it because I try to avoid politics unless somehow it pertains to the video game industry and the creative industry. And those of you who may have been around probably know my views on the nature of the games we're playing, preferably things that are standalone, preferably things that are included, not a lot of the online and the season pass and the battle pass and the ad nauseum things that they're doing to try to keep people playing and bent over the barrel, so to speak, when it comes to raking their wallet over the coals. So it's interesting, and this is not a new trend, and this has been going on for a while. But I guess this is probably one of the first times it's happened since. I guess it's the first time that it has happened in relation to a title that I may have interest in since we've started the Rec Room. I guess that'd be the best way to characterize that. And they're announcing a regular edition, and then they're announcing I don't know if there's an expanded edition and a special edition. I didn't quite read the details close enough. But essentially they're saying, hey, you can get the base version, but then there's the base version with the season pass, and then there's the thing that has all the extras like the art book and music and stickers, So I don't have any issue with the physical tchotchkes. We saw a surplus of special editions a few years ago, and that was always testing the waters to see how much gamers, players, consumers would spend on stuff to help the developer essentially pad their expenses for the game itself by just buying a bunch of extras. So some of that stuff is pretty non-essential. But the tough thing is with these season passes, so you're already releasing a game at this point, and you're saying, here's the content map, here's the roadmap we have, and we guarantee it's going to run into next year. So they're already talking about, I think, 5 characters included, and it's going to already run into 2026. We have just started 2025, and you're talking at least another 12 months before you're going to see any return, and return's not even the right word, any consumer gratification on the content that you are putting money out for. So back in the day in gaming retail, there was a lot of concern that, like, oh, the pre-order money is just going to the developer. Well, there at least used to be a degree of separation because the retailers weren't necessarily throwing the money at the developer. Back in the day, it was more or less a metric to gauge interest and see, okay, here's how many people are interested in this game, and that's going to give us an idea of how many physical copies to produce. Digital has changed all that. People aren't necessarily chasing the physical copies anymore. So then the question is, what's the purpose behind all this? Well, now that there is digital, and if there is any direct access to the developer, maybe they're seeing some of that money up front. But I want to share something, make sure you guys are thinking about this when it comes to pre-ordering, if you still do that. And the reason I bring this up is because I still have a little bit of a collector's, well, guaranteed have a collector's mentality, but the question is, do I still have the collector's behavior? I've put some money into some things more on the creative and the artistic side, and I guess more on the comic book side for cover art and things like that. When you're sometimes dealing with independent stuff, they've got a delay on them getting the content to you, and you got to consider, as a consumer, if you're being wise with your money, and if you are putting that into an entity that is not necessarily going to turn around and give you the product immediately, that money is then in somebody else's hands. They're collecting interest on it, and you are not. So with a $60 video game, it's not likely to have that much of an impact. But let's say you're somebody who does buy a lot of games or does a lot of collectibles and you do a lot of pre-orders. Well, guess what? That could be money that you're missing out on leveraging for the better part of a month, 6 months, 2 years. Some of the stuff happens, especially when you're dealing with the nature of crowdfunded things. So I would suggest to exercise caution anymore when it comes to the developer industry, because they're already pushing out the product and saying, well, here's the finished version, but technically it's not finished because we've got other content. And when I'm looking at a season pass of 1 year, before I see all the stuff I'm putting out 10, 20, $30 for, I'm not inclined to support that. So with Fatal Fury, I'm really conflicted because SNK has done some okay maneuvers in the recent years, and they've also done some not okay maneuvers. So I've been okay with what they've been doing with Metal Slug. They've been putting out whole versions of games. I mean, we've got the Anthology and Attack Reloaded showing here, and we've been playing Tactics. As far as I know, Tactics is standalone. Maybe we'll see an update, maybe we won't. But there is a delayed physical copy. It's a standalone game. I approve of those practices. And then in the case of Reloaded, we've been getting free updates. So some of those are good maneuvers. I personally have not been a fan with King of Fighters 15. They've prevented key characters from being in the launch roster. They've done, I think, a couple season passes. Haven't necessarily cared for those characters. And there's a lot of fruitcake characters. So compared to King of Fighters 14, I'm like, I don't know if I care about this roster. I don't care about it being fragmented. I've still seen no indication of a physical edition that includes everything. So here we are with another Fatal Fury, or fighting, an iteration of a fighting game in one of their franchises. And it's kind of like, well, given their past game, do I want to support that? So I'm just going to say, at the moment, I am on the fence about King of Fighters. So I don't know if I want to put money in. If I do want to pre-order it for the sake of getting a bonus costume, what incentive do I have to not do so at the last minute? Because typically pre-orders are guaranteed that kind of stuff. But I don't know if I want that money locked up for a year. So all I can say is to exercise caution when it comes to supporting some of these practices. We need to see a serious retraction of them promising content that's way out. I get it. I worked in application development, and I had aspirations to be a game developer when I was younger. I understand that it takes a lot of money, but just because it takes a lot of money does not mean you should treat the customer like a money tree. It's just, to me, unacceptable. And we've seen some course reversals, but I don't think there's enough, especially given how much for games are dependent on server, online access, battle passes, inability for the consumer to own stuff. So I know it's a bit of a soapbox tonight, but it's the closest thing I had for content, to talk about. And I guess it's the next closest thing, because Turtles is kind of the only thing we got that's related to a fighting game at the moment, despite it being an arcade beat 'em up form. But it's kind of like almost any night I could, other than Tomb Raider, I think I can segue into that because we've got, you know, talking about a SNK game, we've got 2 SNK games, you know, in rotation loosely, and even Warriors Orochi, of course, has, you know, a little bit more of the hack and slash fighting style and has fighting game characters in it, so I could almost make it work for any evening. But is the only thing for news today that I found to be of interest. I mean, yeah, so I could talk about Mortal Kombat and their stupid DLC characters coming out, but it's not even worth the time. Yeah, Mortal Kombat is a bitter conversation for me because it used to be almost the exclusive franchise that I loved, and now I don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. But let's talk about some other fighting stuff, something on the lighter side. So we're on Shredder's Revenge, and we've been working on survival mode. We have completed story playthroughs with every single character. All of them are at least in level 9 or above in story mode, but we're trying to get all the way through every character for every costume color, and it's a bit daunting because it almost seems like too much, because I mean the turtles have some of these really cool color unlocks. I think I've seen maybe a glimpse of them on YouTube that they actually give them the action figure colors, and the weapons are the brown plastic kind of look, which is really neat, but you've got to get them all the way to levels 9 and 10 to get there. And we just finally got a couple of them to level 8 last week, and there's 11 characters in total, and they've also increased the threshold. So that's why I said we're gonna test to see how this goes. I think in the pill description it said something about, yeah, we're chasing those sweet color unlocks for the time sink of 11-bajillion hours. So if it gets too daunting here over the next few episodes, we'll probably bump this out of a regular rotation and save it for an insert like we've been doing with Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. But in the meantime, we are going to make as much progress as we can, and I will do my best to keep it interesting. You know, and the good thing is survival offers a little bit more variety and a little bit more randomness than story mode, because that's pretty much scripted. You're going to get the same content every time without modifiers, but at least in survival mode, we got randomness. And I also forgot to mention, we are on episode 25, which I called Straggler 7s, because we've got to try to work on some of these 7s before working on the 8s and upwards. So I'm just trying to keep everybody at the same thing, so we rotate characters in and out. I don't want it to get too boring for you. Well, maybe I don't want it to get too boring for me. So, per usual, I try to get a glimpse of where we're at here. So we've got some characters that just barely made it into 7. So obviously Leo's one of them. Mikey is one we had some success with last time, so he's now at level 8. So you can see here, Leo needs collection of 4 crystals. That's essentially 4 levels in survival mode before he gets to 8. Mikey, that threshold has already been increased from 4 to 5. So that I was doing the math a couple episodes ago, and I'm like, I don't want to think how many matches this is or how many playthroughs, because it's a lot given how many characters we have. So as you can see, we got some characters that are partially into 7, but we've got a bunch here that are at the beginning of 7, and they're not necessarily the easiest ones to get through survival with. So I am glad that Karai's down there, because she is one of my favorites, so I think I'll definitely make an effort to get through Karai tonight. But I think it also might include some Splinter and some Casey. But we haven't done Leo in a couple episodes, I think, so let's start at the top, I guess.
Select your hero.
Trying to vary up the costume selection while we're at it. So that's kind of the action figure one of the moderate era ones. I don't know what that one's doing. Same thing with the war paint. And then we did the glow bug Mikey last time, so I'm not sure which direction to go here. The Game Boy version is just so blah. I mean, I did play Turtles 2 on the Game Boy, but I don't have that much nostalgia to like want to play as the puke green colors. I have virtually no nostalgia experience with the original Nintendo one. I think the comic one looks cool. You know what? Let's go Glowbug Leo, since we did Mikey the other one. So maybe we'll do a rounded, at least one for each of the turtles. And we are starting on stage 1 now that we have a stage select, because we want it to be easier to collect these crystals as easily as possible, rather than spend more time to do the same amount of return. Because, yeah, just fighting Shredder over and over again wouldn't do a whole lot for us. Alright, how do I play this again? I'll use you as a weapon. I ain't falling for that. Oh. I was trying to dodge. I knew he was there. I was trying to dodge the arrow, but that was not good enough. Why are you hitting me with a shield? Oh, good grief. Oh, I did the dashing one. That was not my intent. That should be all of them. Yeah, we'll take 20 off the start. 22, technically. Of course, my favorite, and I say favorite in air quotes and sarcasm modifiers. I do not like this stage. Oh, get me out of here. Aha. Save me the trouble. Nope, you fall in the pit. Good. Oh, I didn't get the second one. Oh, he... Armored swing. At least most of those guys got run over. Saves me the trouble. I just want you to try the pancake. Hate these decisions. I want Parasite. But if I have to fight Parasite with a boss, that doesn't help. I don't really need the health just yet. At least lock in a crystal. It's good. It looks like we have got the 3 super bars at least. I gotta get better at paying attention to that. This pair of idiots. It's not quite as beneficial as, like, well, Taco at least doesn't have a projectile, but nor does he necessarily knock Rocksteady and Bebop around the same way that if it were them at the same time. I guess that's the closest thing to his projectile, which is more easily evaded than the other stuff. Like Rocksteady's, you know, it's not really a safe place to stand up other than next to him, but then he tries to kick you. Oh, he got me. Yep, we got 3 supers. Oh, tenner pizza. I guess we'll take the health. Oh, a ton of you guys. They have a fire sale and plungers or what? Oh, I was trying to get him, but I swung the wrong direction. Oh, I'll finish myself off myself. Okay, we can take 20. It's snowing. That was not very nice. Get off my bridge. That was the easiest 2 kills ever. Especially for obnoxious guys like that. Oh, come on. Landing like that, he should have been off the bridge. Hey, where'd my pizza go? I just healed myself. So this will end up burning through our 3 supers because you can only leverage it to fill up 1. Oh, I didn't get him. That's right. Come on over here.
Deep breath.
Ah,
Deep breath.
wasted loss of a health point. Alright, we'll take 20. Little song, a little dance. Shredder's head on a lance. Why, I remember random movie quotes like that. It's ridiculous.
Knock it off.
Because that would be from the original Michael Keaton Batman. Obviously modified, of course.
Deep breath.
Come on over here.
Katana slash. Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
11 more. There's 10. No. Yeah, still a short one. Last round for Teleton. Until throws us off a bridge. Hey! Not very nice, guys. Alright, stop that. Oh, and here we go. Oh yeah, definitely gotta focus.
Deep breath.
This guy's totally gonna hit me as I exit.
You off myself. Deep breath. Your history.
There we go, catch all four of them.
Like another victory for the forces of good.
There's number 11. Well, I lose the Teletaunt, but 30 is halfway out of the next one, even if it costs us a life. 8-bit Battleground or Omnichannel 6. Preferably Omnichannel. Nope, it's not. Omnichannel doesn't have the hazards. It's got conveyor belts and barrels. That's about it. This thing's got the conveyor belts and, well, the conveyor belts with pits. Alright. Can I survive this? So this is red with normal dudes, but they still get pretty nasty. Yeah, see stupid stuff like that, especially these guys in the mix. And I get run over. Oh, I didn't even catch him. See? Dirtbags.
Turtles to the rescue.
Yeah, you want to punch me in the back. I'm not going to let you if I can.
Looks like another
It's-
victory.
See, it wasn't even that complicated. Just couldn't survive a couple hits, of course. Now throws the pizza at me. Alright, I was wrong. We were not halfway. 35 would have been halfway. Now we were well over halfway. Yes, throw me off the conveyor belt, why don't you? Oh. Oh, seriously, guys. Haha, hope you got hit. Oh, dirty. Whoa, get away from me with that stuff. Yeah, I'm not playing around with you guys.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Yeah, I'll take a 30. I'm doing a speed route, speed run. Oh, this is terrible combos. Alright, you know what? I need to leverage my supers then. Alright, there's one. So they don't need him bringing extra dummies out there. Sit down.
System crash.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Good. At least they timed that right. Pizza at the end of a boss wave, barring the lack of life health bar reset. Yeah, see, these conveyors aren't a problem, even if you got exploding barrels compared to the others, which have the pits at the end of them, which are a real nuisance. Yep, saw that uppercut coming. You guys quit throwing missiles at me. Leave me alone, man. Oh, there goes my progress. I was trying to get the super going, and I missed. Oh, so that taking out that turret didn't even count for the super meter. Let me think, 10 or 20. I'll take the 20. As long as we get through this one, we'll at least get him to level 8. Yeah, ooh, not an exploding barrel. Not 3 exploding barrels. Yeah, knock it off. Can't even hit the barrels intentionally. Where am I? Yeah, didn't even get any of those guys. I may not be getting out of this one if I'm not careful. See, I just had the pizza, now I've already lost over half my health again. Ugh. I'm gonna need a rude dude or something at this point. Guess we'll go blue. Oh, I'm out. Oh, the hammer guy is my favorites. Yeah. Ah, man, he's got so much armor. He hits me on the downward. These guys shouldn't have uppercut capacity here. Would you get in the way instead of getting out of the way? Great, 1 point of health left. And no pizza. Well, Leo may be stuck at 7. Motorcycles. Arrows. Oh, come on there. Oh, that didn't even connect with either of them.
The world is alive.
There's the pizza. Ah, give up the 20 for it. I'd say you're grounded, but quite clearly you guys are the opposite. Oh, that works. I didn't think it was going to take the bait. Oh, timing again. These guys, like, waiting. Ugh, dirty. You know, I used to think these guys were so easy. These guys have become more of a nemesis than plenty of the others. Yeah, still took 3 points of damage. Alright, need another 22. Not in pairs this time. Oh, I just wasn't even watching and see that guy come out. Yeah, nice try, jerks. speed in a boss. I'm gonna get you. Got armor. Got it? Nope. This guy wants a piece. He wants a piece. What a boar knuckle sandwich. Well, 70. Now we need 10. Yeah, utter screw up if I can't get there at this rate. Well, it could prevent getting another 10 on the next one, but oh, I ran after him and keep forgetting that they've got priority with those kicks. That would have been a good one for some parasite. Ah, yep. Still need 6 more. Really? That works. Invincible rhinoceros. Whoa, look at how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not often that we get carried over based on the leftovers. At most, it seems like 4 will be a high number to get there. I mean, almost double that. Alright, now we've got an increased chance of getting a Shredder. Could get a couple 30s, but stupid spikes and everything this one. Oh, that's weird. They gave us the infinite on him. Oh my goodness. I've never seen it do that before. It normally switches to back to the turtle. So it's the trigger for that was having the boss, having it carry over. Wait, and we got the infinite. Yeah, so that was weird. I think that's like a condition that they didn't catch. Not that I'm complaining, it's kind of cool, but normally it goes back to the turtle anytime you get the infinity pizza. See? No, this is the power one. Never mind, this is not the infinite one. But either way, usually the other one switches back too. Or am I wrong? How was I... Now I'm confused. Now I don't even remember. Alright, yeah, wait, center spikes there. Now you're Sergeant Moron. Yeah, you stayed over there.
Looks like another victory for the
Alright, yeah, get low on health here. Still need another 62. Need at least 1 pizza if intending to survive Shredder in the process. Oh yes, that's good times right there. I mean, landing on the spikes after getting hit. I'll just stay over here for a sec. That's just gonna take 1 more damage.
finish you off myself.
Oh, that was close. You guys multiplying like rabbits? Come on over here. Oh, didn't see the golden pop up. I was You're not annoying enough as it is. You just totally need more health points. Oh, great. And another wave of those guys. Alright, come here. And 2 more waves of those guys. That's great. I'm staying over here. You can come to me. And one was still alive and I wasn't paying attention.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Well, I did say this was going to be necessary to get through another 60, so might as well do it now. I'd rather do that than fight bosses anyway. Alright. Alright, gaggle of morons.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Okay, there we go. Move the ball up the field. What does it? Move the crystal across the track. Yep, not their way. Oh, this would be just awesome if they added spikes too, huh? You're not dead? Get out of here. Oh, I landed on it. It's going to avoid the jumping. And these guys still shoulder shot. Where'd my pizza go? They'd only give me 3 points. Sucking it up, apparently. And I'm out of supers. Wow, I just like wasted the pizza. I'm not doing rude, dude. Wow, I almost walked into that. Come on over. He walked into that. I'm staying over here. You guys are not very smart. That actually took them out. Spikes did a better job than I could have.
Looks like another victory for the forces of good.
Coming to get you. Oh, I just got hit finally. You did 22 points of damage to him. Yeah, I'd rather hit him from a distance, preferably. Oh, yeah, see, he still hit me. Oh, yeah, he's got an armored hit. Yep, that's what happened to that one, too. Yikes. There we go. Alright, so we still need... pizza after the terrible performance, so still need 31. So if we can survive this, get a 1 and a 30, we could jump straight there. Chomp, 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 chomp. I did not maximize the super there. I should have, and I didn't. They're not even going to give me a free one. That's okay. There's more dudes then. The Fix-It-Foot has arrived. Maybe the one on the left of blue. Oh, another Fix-It-Foot. Or fix-it foot. Bonk. There we go. Give us a 30. We out of here. Ah, that is neither 30 or useful. Yeah, a lot of the modifiers again. So that was a blue one, and they put a modifier on here. See, I thought the modifiers were maybe a little bit more on the purple side, but there goes that theory. Here. Here, got a gift for you. Oh, let's try to throw the other one. Get out of here. Alright, how about a 30 now? Nope. At least it's another easy one. Now we need 20 or less. What was that? An exhibition? Try to sandwich me. No, turtle sandwiches are not on the menu. Nice try. No plundering me today. Even with your speed load mod. Alright. 20 or less. No, of course not. Actually, 20 or more would have been preferred. Less would not have been helpful anyway. Do the rhino shuffle. Hey! Oh, you just... Seriously? Speared a rhino in the rear? What's wrong with you? Oh, that doesn't help with health points. And I fell underneath that one. Nope, I saw that happen too late. As soon as I realized, as soon as I dodged the red, he's like, oh, he's probably gonna twirl. Alright, give me a 20. Doesn't even matter if I beat Shredder at this point. Still got 5. Ah, getting cheap. Don't get cheap on me, Dotson. Shoulder charge him while he's recovering. Then juggle him so he can't hit the ground. There we go. Catch him on the way up. Alright, now... Oh, we still need 11. Dang it. Want to get off this ride? Oh, goody, more spikes. I am on the wrong side. Wow, I survived that, though. The super was longer than the spikes. Not, that wasn't. That's not. And I landed on them because I'm an idiot. Oh, come on. You're not making a shredder now. Need a 10. There's pizza. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. The hard way or the easy way. All the things I can remember from Back to the Future. That's the line. Seriously. I couldn't even tell you how many decades it's been since I've seen a Back to the Future movie. Definitely not one in the library. Yeah, this is shredding through the recently recovered health. Yeah. Of course, he's standing like right next to the missile targets. Still need a 5. Well, it's gonna be a boss anyway. Let's get this over with.
Give it up, Shredder. It's over.
Whoa, Leo's got a line for him? Remember that. Oh, he still clipped me. See, Mondo, that probably would have completely missed. And that probably would have hit Mondo. Would you quit hitting me with that? Knocked him down too early. Ah, come on. Oh, he caught me twice on the same run? Oh, no. I mean, he went to like the same corner twice. I don't know if I've seen that happen before. Now, if this had been Mondo, I'd be dead already. Well, actually, no, I got him down to 1 hit. The problem is I took so much, I lost so much health trying to get, because I kept getting clipped or kept missing him. There we go. Bonk! Wasn't even paying attention. You know, it would have been a good idea if I had actually looked to see if I had a super there, because I just, like, you know what? I only need 1 hit. Let me do the super. I didn't check. Usually that's what gets me in trouble. Like, I go to hit the super and I don't have one. Alright, get us out of here. There's 6. There should be. Yeah, we don't care about your crusty space dimensional pizza. There we go, 2 out of 5. Okay, that's what we want to see. So that just about puts him in the lead. Alright, so I think Splinter's probably going to be next here. So Mondo's flat 8 and Mikey's flat 8. So Leo's now got the lead. So, yep, I think Splinter and Casey. I don't know if I'll do both of them in order, depending on how things go. If I only feel like I got enough for 3, then I'll probably skip Casey and jump to Karai or something. So we'll do Splinter next. Nope. Wrong option.
Select your hero.
Alright, so I found out the neon one for him was pretty cool. It's this giant blue glowing thing instead of the greenish nightlight. But we did that already. Done the demon rat at some point here. I've done the comic. I want to go back to the mustard. The mustard Splinter. We got a couple people hanging out with us out there. Much appreciated. Feel free to sound off if any remarks. Nah. That's a miss. Come on, rat. There's all motorcycles. Tea time. Oh wait, I keep forgetting it. It's Usagi that's got the T, not him. Ray Fillet and other characters, which I don't really get. Oh, that's a good time. Alright, we will use him on these guys in case I can get the position right. Ah, stupid. I know better. Jump at me, fools. Yeah, like we get that one. Get them all in his recovering. There we go. Now we got rid of them. Of course, this is now a mess trying to jump kick these guys without jump kicking in the hole. There we go. Mustard rat for the win. I'll take a 30. That's a easy crystal. Yep, staying out of that mess. No riding motorcycles in the past. How many times do I have to tell you? That was cutting a little close. Be like, I should have been charging for that super a little bit sooner. Probably going to be bosses this time. Nope, guess not. And the other spears, yep. Come on over here. Play dodge them until you all group up. There we go. Whoa, that was a massive jump. Bomb hit me, not the taser. Whoa, get me out of here. You guys aren't too bright. Wow, that's not much for a challenging red. You can't really complain. It's just a complete difference between, say, getting the Zorax and Metalhead combo. Yeah, you guys are dumber than a box of rocks. Especially since your head is full of rocks. I got something for all four of you. Hey, that wasn't very nice. Come on back over here. Alright, give us pizza. It's not a pizza, but it is way out. That's why we get lagged behind with Splinter, because he gets wrecked by the RNG every time. I was just thinking, you know what? They can't possibly add a modifier on something that's already got a hazard. Oh, they did. Wreck as much as possible with one super. Stay over here. Oh, that caught me while I was chomping. Oh, something still caught me. Ah, dang it! Wait a minute, did I survive? How did... Oh, busy looking at other things. I was gonna say, did I survive that because I jumped out of his mouth? That sucks. Now they're probably gonna throw a pizza at me. Yeah, you can't get behind him because it's too close to the wall. See, this was more complicated than the red we just did.
I trust
Well, I guess we can go for this. Yeah, see, this would be... Well, this isn't too bad. These guys are easy schmoes. Playing damage there. Don't drop me in the hole. Yeah, I'll hit you both. Oh, there we go. You hit with a stick. Yeah, now they're giving me... What do we want here? Pizza for 5 or 20 to get out of here. You know what? I don't really have a whole lot of confidence in the Splinter round anyway. Let's, what movie is it from? Oh, is it Drago from Rocky IV? If he dies, he dies. I tell ya, the brain remembers the most useless crap. Oh, yeah, I saw that one chasing me. Alright, now if you're gonna force me to take a pizza. It's like a solo leveling. The system doesn't want me to die. It's stalked by the mustard rat. But I'm one of you. I'm mostly yellow. Here, present for you. Oh, he landed right on top of where he was going to be. Didn't watch the vertical positioning. Alright, need 30. That's not going to be a 30. And of course, I wasn't even paying attention if that was still like the last Teleton round. Clueless. Of course, you might think I wasn't paying attention. It was really luring the enemy into a false sense of confidence. Oh! And now it's just me getting sloppy. And then that's me getting stabbed in the face. And getting shot in the back. Yeah, maybe I struggle with Splinter with speed or something. I'm not sure what is missing here. Response time. It's worse than what other characters. Yeah, especially crap like that. He's coming back to get me. Oh, the baseball swing. Well, 20, that's just another one. Well, no, we'll get it. Just if we get past that. Matter of survival. Throw a pizza at me after the next one. Or a long string of bosses. Mausers. Yep. And you know what? I saw him lining up. Now that I know that I can't escape that if he's running, I gotta be careful of that. Still so much to learn. I've only been playing this game for a bajillion years and still picking up on nuances with their attack patterns. That was an easy one. Nope. No pizza, but I gotta take the rhinoceros. This is an easy one. Oh, caught me with one of the flying sidekicks. Yep, that caught me on the way down. Hey, that caught me on the way up. That caught me. Oh, seriously. Dirty. Practice. No pizza there. Good. 20 with a chance of survival or 30 a chance of maybe getting the next one, partially getting out of here. It's more like get this over with. Well, I can handle ground check if I don't get hit too bad here. Oh, hit once. Hit twice. Where does he stop? Sheesh. Still took 2 hits. Probably could have done without that, but... Man, no pizza. Ooh. Alright. Take a shot at a pizza if I survive with this one. That ain't gonna do anything. Yeah, he takes 1 point of damage when that thing's armored. Oh, that hit the arrow back on that guy. Oh, got speared. Tried to jump. Ooh, I might have done some damage. There we go. 44. Gypped on pizza, but let's see if we can survive this. Might be able to get the 4th one to get into an 8. It's down to 6 crystals. Cutting it close. There we go. Get rid of both those guys at the same time. See, they can't chomp on him, but do this to mess them up. Need that to get the invincibility. Stay away from them. Oh! The little one got me. We got both of them. Just gotta not die. Maybe get a super. We didn't get any gems. Still need 5 gems. Oh, and there's another one. And I jumped into him when he's red. Okay, we got him. Just need 2 left here, unless there's more. I trust the man. 1 point of health, no super. And there's the pizza. How generous of them. Alright, on me to get at least 5 somewhere here. Uh-oh. All your flying synchronized jump kicks. Where are you guys? Red, jump after. Oh, what? They get flattened? Oh boy, come on. That's super building material. Oh, and there's more. This was supposed to be an easy one. This is double wavelength and the modifier. I trust the man. Oh, good grief. Okay, well, we got to 80 anyway. Alright, we'll do this. I'm going to pause as soon as we hit dark tomorrow. I'm going to take a quick break here. Well, it's a red. What do we have? Okay. Not a boss. We'll be right back. Alright, just taking a look here real quick. See if there's anything going on. Really? Alright, here we go. What do you have for old mustard rat? Oh, spikes. That's encouraging. Oh, 4 of these guys at once. That's delightful. Oh, and I'm not using teletonks. I don't know if it would work so hot on this one, but we'll see here. Oof. A little close on that one. I don't know why he trusts his opponent. I sure don't. Well, I figured Splinter would kick the can, and he has survived at least to get his way out of level 7. Stranger things have happened. Oh, star pattern spikes. Ugh, this is not a good combination here. Oh, why am I not using this? This should not necessarily put me in the center. Yeah, that's cute. Nice toy you got there. Well, barring the health, it's crystal-wise giving us a chance to get there. Well, if I survive, though. Need a pizza on the next one. If I fail this, it's because I'm not using Teleton correctly. Oh, I think he stuck me as I came out of the taunt, or the teleport. That was a little close. If that were armor, yeah, if that one were more armored, might have made it there. Okay, out of teletaunt. In a complete fluke, get to split or Shredder with 1 health point. Smacked. Oh, that other one still got away. Oof. And their dang shoulder charges. Yep, the armored hit got me on that one. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh! Punch her in the back of the head. Dirty morons. Alright. We at least got 4, and that's what we needed. Good job there, Mustard Rat. Okay, so I think we're going Karai next.
Select your hero.
I don't know if we get through 4 of them tonight. Yeah, it slows progress, but not sure what else to do. Since we're talking King of Fighters, might as well go with the Yuri Sakazaki / Sakura colors. She is like much more of a cakewalk with that stuff, other than these guys, of course, who do anti-air. Or just me being a complete scrub. Ooh, caught you out of the air. Nice that she does multiple hits on the way up. Yeah, so your super's not as strong, but I mean, it's nice it's got a little mobility on like Leo's. I'll start with a 20. I haven't figured out, are those supposed to be sheep or monkeys sitting there behind that rock over there? Don't quite have the body of a sheep. If it's a monkey, though, it's a rather weird looking monkey that I don't know the breed of. And a pink face and white fur. Didn't have the horizontal positioning there. Missed that one. I don't think I took any damage on that one. I thought the 3 points were from the last one. Then again, I don't pay the closest attention in the world. Get off my bridge. Ooh, arrows, huh? Zuna drop on you and throw you off the bridge. No damage that time either. Well, it's a choice between health and something useless. I guess I'll not take something useless. See, the monkeys are gone. The monkey sheep are gone. And it's still laying on the green fire. So, apparently it does have the same quite of area of impact as Hayabusa's Azuna Drop, which makes a nuclear-sized crater in the turf. She can't even hit the guy next... No, he got missiled, but... yeah, she can't even get the guy stand right next to the impact radius. Oh, where'd that come from? Oh, yeah, we had to go extra innings here on the first one. In fact, we're just now getting out of first stage. Get off. Excuse me, I'm busy thrashing your metallic friend here. Nice try, you missed.
You were no match for me.
20 or 10 is better than Rhinoceros, given the context, but she's down half a health bar. No green fire for you. No green fire for you either. But you get a plunger, that's fine. Denied. You just got axe kicked back to the wall. Throw you across the chasm.
You were no match for me.
I guess we'll go 10. 10 and easy. Pit levels, not easy. There. Maybe a present. Thank you for your contribution to the stream. Here, have a foot in the face. Here, have another foot in the face. And another foot in the face. I'm gonna throw all of them at you. Don't say I never gave you anything. He actually went a higher trajectory on that one. Oh, this thing's being dodgy. Don't you fall off.
You were no match for me.
Well, I guess we're doing the turtle pace method, slow and steady. Need a pizza. That's right. Yeah, here. I'll pick small stuff. Preferably less stuff that's going to jump at me and do damage. Maybe I'll connect with most of those. Oh, you, huh? Oh, down the hole. Down the hole. No, that was supposed to be the Mauser, not me. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Just spawn me right there? Ah. Yuck. That was disgusting. I'm off with 3 points of health there.
You were no match for me. Bow before me.
And they're not going to give me pizza. Jeez.
Unbelievable.
This is not any better for a boss stage because of the conveyors. That did 2 points of damage. That did another 2 points of damage.
I will show you how a true ninja fights.
See, even these turrets are a problem the way he's fighting. This guy's not too smart. Oh, the bomb didn't hit me. Oh, I was gonna say, something better connect there in that melee. And there he goes. Not good. Not good. Desperation maneuver. Oh. Throw me a pizza. That is terrible. Rude dude into a boss or cosmic mode into a boss. This only lasts until you get hit, which if I get hit, I'm dead and lose the ability. Yeah, it's like, ooh, super mode, yay. I don't know if that's increasing my damage or not, but either way, it's kind of like lame. Yep, she's done. Oh, I had 1 point left. One of these guys gonna hit me. Well, got more dudes. And hit on the way down. Not doing so good there, Karai. I still gotta get past this and Omni Channel 6 to get her to 8. And then she was supposed to be the easy moto. Hasn't thrown me a pizza in a while. I think she's getting hosed more than Splinter was. And now they bounce. They bounce with violence. And I bounce with violence. Oh, come on. You are not Omega Bread. It's just to go from one side of the screen to the other.
You were no match for me.
Yeah, there's the pizza. Go figure. I mean, well, technically, Rocksteady would have been the better bet because he'd had 6 points of health versus her 3. Rather than fumbling with the rhinoceros, but... That's because I was trying to drop him to do a throw. The torchbearers. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, I took another 4 points of damage. I'd still have Rocksteady. Need the crystals, though. Yeah, nice jump. Just want you to try the pancake. Ah, the armored hit. This guy's gonna be the end of me. What hit me? The arrow? I should have been clear of the arrow. Oh, this downhill just went from possibility to unlikely. Yeah, especially these guys. Especially they go red. Really? Prize is getting hosed. Oh, I was on the conveyor. I wasn't sure if I could dodge that. Conveyors and wind and hole. I'm gonna end up in the hole again. That's ugly. 5 points of health. Need 12. And it's another conveyor belt. Some of these do not live up to their color coding. What? Not watching their anti-air timing. Yeah, or the sidekicks, and now I have no super. And that's gonna put me in the hole. Really? These guys on a blue? They better be the end of it. They better throw me a pizza. Oh. Probably hit me on the way down. Oh, we got turrets. And we got these clowns.
No.
Awful. I only got 2.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, this is gonna be a long haul for survival. Yikes.
Let's Kick some down.
I mean, so 2 out of the 3 are there. They're flat 8s, or, well, no. 2 of the 3 that we did got to 8. Of course, some of them are still flat 8s, and we got a lot of 7s. How many 7s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 7s. So we've only taken care of half. Wait, how many characters are there? 7, 4. No, there's 11. No, we have not taken care of half. We got 4 out of 11. We have passed the 1/3 mark. Yeah, that's about all I got tonight. Save some energy for Metal Slug tomorrow.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge.
All right, well, that'll do it. So thanks for hanging out. At least if you're catching the replay, it won't be a super crazy long one. But yeah, I'll anticipate. I don't know if it'll be exactly 8 o'clock. I'll just pop on whenever, but I'll probably do some Metal Slug tomorrow, and then we'll head into the weekend officially. So have a fantastic one, and see you soon.